Alright, so we're just gonna run up here and take out the archers that are up here. Jump across, get the next archer, easy. And then you're just gonna stand here as they jump up here one at a time. So you're just gonna do XXY, is it? XXYAY. It's been so long since I did these, I don't even remember the combos anymore. I think it is though. So you're just gonna do this basically until they're all dead. You saw one guy, he fell off the edge before I killed him, so there is one down there that's missing a limb, which is the ones you really need to be careful about when you get toward the end, or when you get done with all the ninjas jumping up, because if you jump down and he's down there waiting for you and you're not careful, he just gets a suicide on you and strip an unnecessary amount of health from you, so just be careful. Alright, so they're all gone. Just jump down, start throwing shurikens. You can see where the guy is. Be careful when you're running after him or going toward him that he doesn't grab you and kill you. And then you're gonna run down the little bit down that ramp there, and you're gonna spawn the next set. And you're just gonna do the same thing again. Just wait for them to come to you. XXYAY. Almost always delimbs them. That sucks. Done with those. Let's equip our incendiary shuriken and our claw. That's right, folks, the claw. Not for long though. Just gonna take out one mage in this fight and then switch to the Tonfa. Easy way to get the fight started, and then using a Wind Nimpo, sorry. You go back to the Tonfa. This is a good strategy to use the incendiary shurikens, just because you're gonna delimb one almost every time. And if they're not delimbed already, then you're gonna, or if they are delimbed, you're gonna kill them. If they're not delimbed, you're just gonna be able to one-shot them later in one of your ultimate techniques. There's another Wind Nimpo, just because we were out of oh my god, essence. We're out of essence to use. Sounds like I haven't even played this game before, hasn't it? I mean, don't even know any of the terminology anymore. It's been so long. Alright, one more. With the dragon sword and kill this guy. Oh, that was no fun. One's supposed to die in one hit. Alright, did that pretty well, so we're going to go back up and save, and we will move on. Next fight is going to be a bunch of IS ninjas. It's basically the same fight that we fought when we went to get the claw the first time when we were here, except this time you're going to be able to go out in the courtyard, and it'll be a lot easier. Before, we couldn't even go out in the courtyard because obviously it was kind of there was already a fight there, so we had to do it in here. So, but this time it's a lot easier. Just go in here, throw a few incendiary shurikens on your way out, deal them a few, make them come out slow. Careful for their stupid ass arm explode. It's really annoying when they do that. Trying to get too pegged with too many shurikens. If you have to use a Nimpo here, do it. There's no reason not to. You can easily refill, and it's not like you're really gonna be hurt for money. I'm just being stingy. I'm always stingy. You guys know that. You should know that after watching 11 chapters. Before we go back up and save, I'm going to do the next fight since it's easy, I think. Yeah. So what you do is you just jump up here and then jump down. It's gonna be a bunch of archers, and you can easily take these guys out just from here, just because they're dumb and they can't hit you. You can see the ninjas jumping in the background. It's pretty funny. Okay, apparently we're gonna do this fight too. Just jump down, use a wind Nimpo, and then run around this corner here. That sucks. Don't get tagged. But you can use a once you do that, then look at that. Look at all that carnage. Just because you jumped around a corner. Avoid using the wind Nimpo to avoid dying. There we go. Oh, one more. They really like to use that suicide arm. Filled up our Nimpo, nice. Now we're not going to use that save statue because we want to make sure we have full health for the Rosetsu fight. But what we are going to do is we're going to go back, save, and I think I put in a grain just to have full health. Well, maybe not full health, but close to full health. Yep, there we go. Put in the herb. And we're gonna move on. Yeah, moving on. We're not to the hard part of the chapter yet. Actually, we passed one hard part, and the next hard part will be coming up here shortly. Get our grain back. Get our shuriken back. Get our save going. Alright, so in here, just open the door and run like hell. You should have maybe two, maybe three. I got three, it looks like. But the door will close behind you, and then the fight will become really, really easy. I can kill this guy. Being a stubborn ass. God, I could not land a UT there. That was terrible. Or not a UT, an OT. So, get those guys gone, pull out your scythe, and then you can just rape them at the door. Don't get too close because they can throw their shurikens, and the shurikens will hit you if you're too close to the door. But they're not gonna. They can't grab you. They'll try to grab you. They'll try to claw you. They'll try everything. Only thing they can hit you with is their stupid little shurikens that explode on impact. So, and I like to absorb the essence just because we don't have much essence with absorbing in this part of chapter. Just because everything's kind of thrown at you and you don't really have time to absorb it. So this is a good part of the chapter to start absorbing some essence at least. At least making up for what you don't get later. If you're wondering how you know when to start trying to absorb essence, all you need to do is watch your kill score. Once your kill score goes up, that's when you start trying to absorb essence. That's how you know you killed something. I know, it makes so much sense. Your kill score goes up, it means you killed somebody. Brilliant deduction, right? Yeah, I know. Usually only 2 come at a time, so if you want to open the door once you get down the initial like 7 that are in there, you can, and they'll only come 2 at a time, but I just recommend doing it this way. It's so much easier. And it's fun to taunt them and tease them, thinking that they can kill you and they really can't because they're dumb idiots. So, I like doing this just because it's fun. Looks like they're all gone, so we're going to equip our Lunar Staff, and then we're going to move on to our next fight. So for this fight, it's a bunch of dogs and ninja archers. What you want to do is you want to run up here until you get the cutscene, and then fight the dogs up here. Easiest way to do it. The archers can't get you, they're not going to come up here and follow you, they're too dumb. And it makes the dogs a lot easier, since these ones are a lot harder than the other dogs in the previous chapters. These ones have swords. I know the other ones had swords too, but these ones don't die when they drop their swords. They still can actually do some pretty good damage even after they drop their swords, so you just need to be really careful.